Okay, I'm going to give a little bit of a tour of my garden, raised bed garden, and what I did. So these are a couple of plants I have got to do something with, but gave Evan and Sarah some plant flowers to plant, and on their own, they get them on each little pot. We have some herbs here. We planted in the separate containers. Oregano and what's this other one? Cilantro. See how that goes. Got some marigolds that we planted in the garden. There's a few extra left over, but I built a 4 by 8 foot raised bed garden with some 2 by 6s. I charred the outside so they'll last longer out in the weather, since the cedar was so expensive. Found these blocks at Lowe's and Home Depot they have that are great for these raised beds. You just put a piece of rebar, stake them into the ground, and you can slide the boards in and out. It's perfect. But what we did is I got, over in this section, I planted some corn, some sweet corn that should be sprouting up in a few days. And they're going to be the tallest, so I put them on the north end. And then I've got some tomato plants. Got 3 different varieties of tomatoes that should grow real tall, and I got the stakes this when they start getting tall to keep them from falling over. I've got some zucchini and some squash that should fill up their area when they get big, a couple of feet in diameter. And then I got 2 bell peppers, one yellow and red. Give that a try and see how that turns out. And some basil that likes full sun, so we thought we'd put it out here, see how it does. And then my trellis is for my cucumbers. So I've got 2 cucumber plants that are vines. Now as they grow, they'll latch onto this trellis and go all the way up well past the top and give us some cucumbers. I'll have to stake them in the ground when this thing starts growing so they don't fall over. So this is filled it up pretty fast. I do plan on wanting to do some carrots in this one little spot, but we'll see how that goes. So this is my first try. Our first try is a raised bed garden, and we'll see how well it does. I'm gonna put some mulch. I got some around the perimeter on the outside and a little bit on top too, just to keep it from drying out in this heat when we water it in the mornings. So I'll give an update in a week or two and see how it looks.